Welcome to Rust Rating Economics. My name is Rocco, I'm your guide. Let's get started. You want to raid someone because they killed you. You don't even know what tools or weapons to use. If you're a more experienced player and you know the methods, you still find yourself wondering how much something gonna cost to raid? In this series, I'm going to show you raiding techniques in Rust and especially their financial side. We are gonna go through the best methods for each building part, how to raid them, and how much it is going to cost you to do that. In the last episode we talked about the window bars. If you didn't watch the previous episodes of the series, you should check them out as well, the links are in the description. Now you all know how to raid an average base through any type of doors and bring down all types of building blocks. In this 11th episode, we're gonna talk about all types of high external walls and gates. These are the next items on the list you should know how to raid. You can mainly do it with explosives. In Rust, the building blocks for building a compound or just simply create a high wall and gate system around your base are the high external wooden wall and gate and the high external stone wall and gate. All these have 500 HP, so they are like any stone building block. They may have the same HP, but destroying them are a little different. I am going to demonstrate the basic methods first, then give you combinations of the basics so you could raid more effectively. Let's start with the high external wooden wall and gate. You could destroy one with fire, explosive 5.56 ammo, satchel charges, rockets, C4s, and AG grenades. An explosive 5.56 ammo does around 5 to 6 damage, a satchel charge does around 90 damage, a rocket does 247 damage, a C4 does 495 damage, the AG grenade does 45 damage. With this in mind, best recommended to use a flamethrower and around 400 low-grade fuel. It is very important to spread the fire across the wall so it would burn on a larger surface. Also, you would have to wait a little between each tank, otherwise you would need more fuel. A flamethrower costs 15 HQM, 6 metal pipes, 100 low-grade fuel, and 2 empty propane tanks to craft. If you use a gun and explosive 5.56 ammo, you will need 96 bullets, which costs 480 metal fragments, 2400 sulfur, and 2880 charcoal. 6 satchel charges will do the job just fine. The total costs are 6 ropes, 60 cloth, 480 metal fragments, 2880 sulfur, and 4320 charcoal. Now you could notice that I left out the incendiary rocket, though in theory 2 destroys any high external wooden wall or gate, but I tested it for a couple hours and I couldn't get it done under 4 pieces. The last 2 basic methods would be to use 3 rockets or 2 C4s, however, I strongly suggest not to waste an extra rocket or an extra C4 since there's only a couple HPs left after 2 rockets or 1 C4. Moving on to the combinations, I'm gonna only list the sulfur costs, but in the end table I will give you every detailed cost as well. You could use 1 C4 and 2 explosive 5.56 ammo, which costs 2250 sulfur, 2 rockets and 2 explosive 5.56 ammo, which costs 2850 sulfur, 1 rocket and 6 AG grenades, which costs 1400 sulfur. Let's move on to the high external stone wall and gate. You could destroy one with explosive 5.56 ammo, satchel charges, rockets, C4s, and AG grenades. An explosive 5.56 ammo does around 2 to 3 damage, a satchel charge does around 50 damage, a rocket does 137 damage, a C4 does 275 damage, and the AG grenade does 25 damage. If you use a gun and explosive 5.56 ammo, you will need 182 bullets, which costs 910 metal fragments, 4,550 sulfur, and 5,460 charcoal. 10 satchel charges will do the job as well. The total costs are 10 ropes, 100 cloth, 800 metal fragments, 4,800 sulfur, and 7,200 charcoal. 4 rockets in total costs 8 metal pipes, 400 metal fragments, 120 low-grade fuel, 5,600 sulfur, and 7,800 charcoal. If you choose C4s, you will need 2 pieces. The total costs are 4 tack trash, 10 cloth, 400 metal fragments, 120 low-grade fuel, 4,400 sulfur, and 6,000 charcoal. Let's take a look at the combinations. I'm gonna only list the sulfur costs, but in the end table I will give you every detailed cost as well. You could use 3 rockets and 32 explosive 5.56 ammo, which costs 5,000 sulfur. 1 C4 and 2 rockets, which costs 5,000 sulfur. 1 C4, 1 rocket, and 32 explosive 5.56 ammo, which costs 4,400 sulfur. 1 C4 and 9 AG grenades, which costs 2,200 sulfur. To sum up, here's a table of all the shown methods and total costs calculated. Now you know how to raid any compound and the base inside. In the next episode, we will talk about the metal shopfront. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments or during my live stream. All my links are down below. Stay tuned. I hope this video will be useful for new and experienced players as well, that it will serve as a guideline when calculating the raid materials. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.